From the heart of the New Zealand Broadcasting School at Ara Institute of Canterbury came a sound, a vibe, a beat. Kōkako. In May, Kōkako 96.1 hit the airwaves, student-led, passion-driven, 100% authentic. Indie beat, local heat. That was the tune, and you turned it up. But we didn't stop there. In August, we went from a radio frequency to a full-blown multimedia brand. Shows, podcasts, socials, radio, video. If it could make noise, we made it sing. Designed with you at the centre. Now, we're taking it live. 2 hours, one team, 6 epic broadcasts. Live from Christchurch, reaching every corner of Aotearoa. We're bringing you the hottest news shows, the news that matters, and the voices that inspire. Lights, camera. You heard them on radio as Flight Club, now they're back and better than ever. Introducing Lucy, Ollie and Marco. Kōkako presents The Green Room.
Kia ora and welcome back to The Green Room. My name is Lucy.
My name is Marco.
And my name is Ollie.
And we've just done 4 shows. This is our 4th.
It is our 4th. 3 days
How
last
good.
week, and now we've got back-to-back shows. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. How good is that?
So good. It's so
We're
sad
just
though.
over halfway now, so
Yeah,
it's going to be
yeah.
all over by Wednesday.
It's okay though, because we had a mean Friday, didn't we too?
We
It
did.
was
What
a
did we
fun
do on
Friday.
Friday?
We were at the Long Drive Championship at Hagley Golf Club. That was an awesome event, wasn't it? There was actually a lot of people that turned up for it.
I saw Lydia Ko.
You did
No,
not
you
see
didn't see
Lydia
Lydia
Ko.
Ko.
You seen a lady called Lydia. That was
Yeah,
pretty
at
much
a golf
it.
course, 2 and 2 together, you know.
She had a pretty good swing on her though.
No, she did. She did. I actually beat Marco. We had a few punts at the end, and safe to say I got, I think, 3 metres.
Hang on.
3 meters.
3 metres? No, I got 134, but you got 131.
Lucy, I was severely, handicapped when I was playing
Why?
because I did lose the challenge on Friday, seeing as Lucy was out of the office, having a fun time in Hagley. So I had to do the challenge against Ollie in challenge zone and lost, having to wear a Kiwi suit.
That was
Driving.
awesome.
You
The
look
one-
great though.
I couldn't
one
even see the
time-
ball for the first one.
The one time you literally, you weren't the challenge master, you got a forfeit, so I was pretty stoked about that.
You had a green tutu on too.
If I ever have to do one again, I'm going to be so mad.
Nah, you won't. Not
Hopefully.
today at least. Not today at least.
But there was a few people at the Long Drive Championship that actually won, right?
Yes, who?
There was Nick Matthews,
Oh,
who had a whopping 324 metres,
That's
which is
crazy.
out the gate. And then the women's one was 199 metres, drove by Veronica Manning.
That's pretty
Veronica,
good.
'cause
Not bad.
Nick looks like Logan Paul, eh?
You keep saying that on the live stream
Yes, because,
every time.
Yeah, because Ollie forgot his name, so just keep referring to him to Logan Paul.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
He did look like Logan
did,
Paul, to be
he
fair. There was also the juniors under 17, which was 292 metres, shot by Thomas Clayson.
That's like tour average.
I
at
don't
that
think
point.
I'll be able to hit 292 metres, let alone
And he was like 15.
200 or 100.
Yeah. He was
So good. Such a good showing. And if you do want to catch that live stream where we were commentating, well, you could say commentating, you can
was
head over to
commentating.
Kōkako.media on YouTube and have a look at that. Now it's time for me to get some revenge, team. It's
Oh,
time
we're
for your
back.
turn
It's
on
okay.
Challenge
We're
Zone.
back.
I've locked in for today.
I'm so excited to be back in the driver's seat for this because you guys stitched me over on Friday and I hope you
Can I
guys...
just quickly say, I don't think it really was that much of a stitch up because on the day it was actually really cold and Lucy and I weren't dressed up for it and you were wearing that Kiwi costume and you
onesie.
you were fine.
Yeah,
That's
he
pretty
had to
warm.
wear
I
a
was like-
costume. That's easy money.
I still also had
course,
to
of
humiliate
course.
myself in public, which I like it when it's in the green room.
Dramatic.
All right, I'm going to reach into the golden hat here and pick out a challenge for you today. What do you think it's going
I
to
don't
be?
even
Drum
know.
roll, drum roll.
I don't know.
All right,
Drum roll. Drum roll.
today you guys are going to be doing a
Dun, dun, dun.
spelling bee. Oh my gosh.
We're so
Lucy.
dyslexic as well.
I was in the cab class the whole time in high school. This is no good. I'm not going to go well.
I know, I had a reader writer for my whole high school. Oh.
Did you?
Yeah.
For like your exams and things?
Yeah.
Wow,
Why are you
this-
joking?
I wasn't laughing. I'm just saying this is
It
going to be
was in the eyes, eh? He
was,
didn't
eh?
say
He
anything,
was
but
like,
it was in the
well.
eyes.
I think you two will both do great. I think the question, the words that are lined up for you won't be too hard. So
Surely words it's like can, can't, because that's probably the only words I can spell probably.
that is so bad.
Coming up soon on the Green Room, Ollie and I will be competing for the challenge of the spelling bee. Dun, 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 dun.
How good. Next up on Channel 200, the series On Air, and on 96.1, you're listening to The Killers. We'll see you soon.
Can you talk to James?
Brittany! Hey, what can I do for you?
Can you talk to James, please?
What would I want to talk to old Jimmy for? Oh. Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah, it's not what. Ah! Oh, where were we?
Hey, will you watch where you're going? You've always got your nose in Bieber or MySpace or whatever it is. Just pay attention.
What are you talking about?
I cannot have this today. I've got too much work to do.
Look, I'm sure the power will come back on, all right? 5, 4, 3, 2.5, 2.25, 2, 1.5. One.
Now are you going to talk to James?
Look, I'd really rather not go and talk to Jimmy. He's not exactly a people person. Yeah, I could have fired him, but he knows all that technical mumbo jumbo. Hey, Jimmy. Look, so about the power.
How many times have I told you not to call me that? The power is not an issue. And if it was an issue, then I'd have to go all the way down and look at the Xanathar drives, and that would then mean I'd have to recalibrate the whole blackest system, meaning that then it sets off the Dwager, which means then I have to go and fix the Driders, and all of which to do what exactly?
Well, it's, like you say, the power and the
Power. We have a backup generator, which will have kicked in by now, meaning that the station is still broadcasting.
Okay, right. No, it's just that Brittany said we needed full power and that Jim will fix it.
Get out! Out! Okay. I won't leak your emails! Get out!
What are we supposed to do?
Just sit tight and wait for the cavalry.
No. There has to be a TikTok for this situation. I don't have any data.
I should have data.
I should have data.
I should have data. I should have data.
I should have data.
Okay, well, you better get in there and run the show.
Me? Why me?
What, are you going to get the power problem fixed?
No. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, I should get in there.
Where the hell are Adam and Todd?
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Well, the lights may be out, but I, Hugh Donnelly, would like to assure you on behalf of Radio Rolliston that everything's gonna be all right. Oh. Here's Three Little Birds by Bob Marley.
It's been an experience stuck in a lift with Adam. He's not coping well.
Your trips and your jabs and...
Brittany.
What about the other universes?
I wouldn't be so surprised about the behaviour if I hadn't seen it in my 3-year-old grandnephew.
I hate you, TikTok! I hate you! I hate you!
It's in dark times like these where we really need to look out for each other. As a community. You know, I'm reminded of a quote. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. That's Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Now, here's I Believe in a Thing Called Love by The Darkness.
Yeah, you suck so hard you should get a job at Radio
James,
Rolliston.
what are you doing? What, you too busy playing Roblox to deal with the lights?
You mean the fluorescent bulbs aren't illuminating because the atmospheric static effects are currently interfering with the wires that are running through this building?
Yes, that's exactly what I meant.
Yeah, there's actually not much I can do about that. Hey, what? There's literally nothing I can do. I'm not Thor. I can't control the weather. There's nothing I can do. It's not because of the storm.
For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. That's 2 Timothy 1:7.
I have a cunning plan.
I have a cunning plan. I have a cunning plan. I am going to climb up through the roof. I'm going to escape, and then I'm going to get you help.
Thank you, Baldrick, but I think we should just wait it out.
I'm more of a Blackadder myself, actually.
You watch Blackadder. You.
Watch it. I grew up on it. Why are you a fan?
Is the Pope Catholic?
It's always darkest before the light. Jamal 6-7.
So how am I feeling after being stuck in the elevator with that old, with Todd?
I guess he's really not too bad. Come on, Adam. We need to be on air.
And with that, our dark times have been illuminated. Hello, caller. Line 1. How are you feeling after these dark times?
You do know that power has been on everywhere else, right? Have you clowns paid your power bill?
Here at Kōkako, we aim to maintain broadcasting standards. If you feel like we have breached television standards, you can write to us at New Zealand Broadcasting School, Ara Institute of Canterbury, PO Box 540 Christchurch Mail Centre, Christchurch 8140, or email to nzbs@ara.ac.nz.
Can you talk us a bit through about your experience with online dating and what's led you to this?
I mean, I can't say I have too many horror stories or anything like that. I couldn't say I was actually on the dating apps that long, but No, I was on one of them for about 3 days, and I was out for a drink with my friend, and a guy came up to her at the bar and said, "That's Emily, isn't it? She's single. Do you think I've got a shot?" And I was so mortified being at this place, being like, I don't know who that person is.
Kōkako presents The Green Room.
Welcome back to the green room, where challenge zone means that Lucy and Ollie are going head to head in the challenge today, which is of course spelling bee.
Let's hit it.
I'm really excited for this one because I think we're about to get exposed on live TV, Lucy, that we're really bad at spelling.
It's so bad. He just asked us to spell abundance and we couldn't even do that.
Actually, why am I excited? I'm actually kind of nervous.
Yeah, I don't
You guys
wanna
are kind
prove
of
it.
people who are in like school and your age was like 13, but your reading age was like 7.
Yeah, or
Was it
like
something
4.
like that?
Yeah. Hey, he's probably not wrong.
You were
though.
telling me backstage, didn't you have a reader writer through school
Yeah,
as
I
well?
did, but that's not shameful.
Hey, no, not at all. I'm saying this
Yeah,
is a
what the
great
hell,
way.
Mark?
No, I'm saying this is a great
No,
way.
cancel that man.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Guys.
that this is a great way for you guys to get experience and get some knowledge into
No,
it.
you are 100% correct. So I think we should just start with doing our buzzers.
Yes, because
Yeah.
you will need to be buzzing in.
Okay.
So I know
Can we
who
just quickly
gets
clarify the
answers.
rules or no? There's much to
It's
clarify.
just a spelling bee.
I'll do it for you. The rules are pretty simple. I am going to give you a list of words. Once I say the word, you two can buzz in. Whoever buzzes in first gets to answer first. Pretty simple. If you need me to repeat the word, I can do so, or possibly use it in a sentence.
Cool. We needed that valuable information. All right, Lucy.
That's good.
Buzzer.
All right, mine's going to be Mama. That's going to be mine.
Righto.
Why are you making
Is
that
that- sorry,
face?
sorry.
Don't
Is that
judge me
because-
because it's going to be even more clear.
Is that because your mum used to like help you with your spelling?
Oh my
So
God.
You're, like, mama, you're gonna
You
be
know
channeling
what?
her.
Spot on,
right.
microphone.
Here's my buzzer.
Everybody dance now.
Okay.
That's good, right?
That
That's
was
good.
That was lyrical.
I'll say it like a lot
I have
quicker.
the ick.
You know.
Okay.
I have the ick.
Shut mama.
All right,
here
shall we
go.
rip into
All
it?
right, go.
All right, team. Your first word to spell is discipline.
Everybody dance now.
All right, Ollie got there first.
Oh, no, you did not.
He did.
Okay, all right. Oh.
Womp womp. All right. DISCIPLINE.
Ollie,
Everybody dance
that
now.
is correct. You're off to a flying start.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, I did not expect you to get. I don't even know if I could have. been
Wait,
able to
I'm
spell
actually really
that.
surprised
No.
you got that.
Thank you.
No offense.
Oh, back on challenge faces.
We're in a
I
battle
like
zone
it.
right now.
All right, your second word, guava.
Mama.
Lucy.
Oh yeah.
GUAVA.
Lucy.
That's
correct.
impressive. That's impressive.
All right, you guys ready? This will be the tiebreaker.
All right.
Spell rhythm.
Everybody dance now.
I have to say Ollie.
Okay. Oh no. RHYTHEM.
Oh no! Lucy. The chance to steal. Lucy.
Wait. ChatGPT, come to my brain. RHYTHM.
Lucy, that is correct, and you have won. I can't believe that, Ollie.
What a sound!
You were so
I was like
confident.
this. Yeah, GG.
You know what that means? That means we're spinning the wheel, Ollie, for you to see what you will be doing. It will be the red one, which is comedy set.
Oh no.
You are going to be
no.
having to do a comedy set live.
Oh my
Losing money.
goodness.
What's wrong with you?
Ollie, I can't believe you lost
forfeits
that.
now. I had it in the bag.
Didn't we dance afterwards as well?
I was so confident.
Hey, coming
Oh
up
my
soon on the
God.
Green Room, Ollie will be performing a comedy set. You don't want to miss that.
Next up on Channel 200, it's Life is Loading, hosted by Mr. Marco Fon. And for our radio listeners, it's Tear in My Heart by 21 Pilots. See you guys later.
I can't believe that.
That's so bad.
Kia ora, I'm Marco Fon, and this is Life is Loading, a podcast where we delve into the challenges facing those in the quarter life stage. Whether it's mindlessly swiping left on a Tuesday night or adamant that the next swipe is the love of your life, it's quite normal to find yourself surfing a dating app. However, a 2025 Forbes Health study in the US found a significant portion of respondents, 78% of Gen Z and 80% of millennials, felt fatigued by dating apps. Plus, a global study commissioned by Tinder says we are stuck in an assumptions epidemic, with green flags often being misinterpreted as red ones, and false narratives being built around that. An interesting quote from the study said that when someone can't quickly decipher whether a potential partner is exhibiting red flag or green flag qualities, they toss a white flag and surrender instead. So if you're in that boat, is it even possible to organically meet the one anymore? And is it time we just focused on compatibility rather than aimlessly swiping? Today we hear from someone who has done more than just try dating apps. She's made one herself. Christchurch entrepreneur and founder of the dating app Amore, Emily Hazelwood, joins us on the podcast to share her insights. Emily, thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Emily, you launched Amore last year, a dating app which is all about compatibility rather than swiping. On your website, it says, it was born from the belief that love deserves better because you were frustrated by the superficial swiping and safety concerns. Can you talk us a bit through about your experience with online dating and what's led you to this?
Yeah, perfect. Really good question. I mean, I can't say I have too many horror stories or anything like that. I couldn't say I was actually on the dating apps that long, but no, I was on one of them for about 3 days, and I was out for a drink with my friend, and a guy came up to her at the bar and said, "That's Emily, isn't it? She's single. Do you think I've got a shot?" And I was so mortified being at this place, being like, I don't know who that person is, but they somehow had a mutual connection. So I think it kind of like sort of spoke to the whole, there is like safety concerns for people, both men and women, but also like who knows you're single and what sort of conversations or screenshots are going around. So yeah, I think ultimately I just wanted to build something that was a bit slower, more intentional, and much more focused on actually finding love and actually committing to a relationship versus this whole like validation piece, I guess, which the sort of low effort apps are sort of encouraging.
Shares in dating apps have been on the steep decline in the past 5 years. About 70% of a drop from Match Group and 92% drop from Bumble. The reason is reportedly a lack of paying subscribers. When you're heading into this space and you're trying to create a new app for people out there that actually works for them, what are sorts of some of the struggles and concerns that you have while making these apps and those hurdles that you need to overcome?
There's two. I love that. It's a really good question, and I love that you've sort of seen that, because I think it goes to show what's happening culturally and around the world. There's two sides of it. One is if you're not able to like put a bit of money into actually finding the right person, it's going to cost you in the long run. So I know couples that are 3 months together and then they finally find out that they weren't compatible. They've wasted a lot of money on dates, a lot of emotional toll, and a lot of time of their own wasted. So I think you've got to put a value as what is love for you and how serious are you and intentional, It sort of sprung out when I was in the US, when people are easily paying 10, 100 grand, usually about 10 grand to get a matchmaker, because they're like, well, I want to do it once, I want to do it right. And we've got a 41% divorce rate that you're swimming up against. So you probably want to sort of counteract that. However, at the same time, like where we sit is literally half the price of Bumble or like a lot of the Match Group ones. And it is hard, don't get me wrong, like the cost of running an app is way more expensive than people realize. And I sort of sometimes, I've got it as cheap as I can. I would love to be able to say I could offer it free, but you'd have to really have people be intentional about using it. And I think there's the difference, right? I think for us, we know you're going to leave the app. Like I had a woman message me last weekend saying that she met her match in the second match she had, and she was on a free trial for the 3 days. So she literally ultimately has got a partner out of a free subscription, which is awesome. But again, we've lost 2 customers, so we've got to go replenish the pool. So we're okay with churn because it means you're finding someone. But the other apps are focused wholly and solely on how do we give you enough attractive people you'll get excited, and then we'll give you a depletion of it, and then we'll bring it back. So I think you've got to look at what they're incentivized by.
at this rate, we're not going to be meeting our quarterly sales targets. So, do we have any ideas on how to improve our marketing? Team, this is serious. We need
With billboards all around the Motu, Vast gets you seen fast. Make a vast difference to your business today.
And I'm Ian Smith, the Kiwi voice of sport.
I think there must be some sort of mistake, Smithy.
We are the Kiwi voice of sport. Do you want to take a swing at the champ?
Time moon, boys. You're all on my time now.
Shouldn't you be on here?
Hold your horses. You can't talk sport without racing. Let's settle this. Listen to Sport Nation, the Kiwi voice of sport.
Kōkako presents The Green Room.
Welcome back to the green room. It's just me, Lucy, and
Ollie. You're so chuffed, aren't you?
I'm so chuffed with myself. I'm honestly so glad. I just actually read out my commentary just then, and you thought it was comedy?
The comedy set.
And you thought it was quite funny, so.
I'm just laughing and, sympathy.
Yeah. Where is your comedy set, by the way?
It's right here. This is Marco's joke book he used the other day when we did the challenge zone.
That's a bad luck book, because his jokes weren't very funny.
Yeah, but good thing mine are going to be pretty funny. They're a little bit of a dig to you and Marco.
Oh, all right.
Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Should we run back the slam poetry and get you on your pedestal?
Yeah, because Marco's not here, and next time, let's just throw the chair out for tomorrow's
show. A bit of a loser, right? All right, I'm gonna move this bad boy. Actually, I'm just gonna move him over here.
Oh my god.
Out of sight, out of mind. Right.
As long as the spotlight's not going to be used for this one, then it should be sweet.
Nah, I think you're fine. Actually, you're not fine. Intern Karen, can we just cue the lights?
Not.
Oh,
no, we're not.
Shot Intern Karen.
Thank you, Intern Karen.
Oh, Intern
yes.
Karen, hey, do you just want to run it back?
No, she doesn't like you.
Awesome, all right.
Okay.
Cool, we're not doing the light.
You guys ready for my comedy set?
I'm so ready. You just fire away when you're ready.
Oh, God.
All right.
Hey, everyone.
Hi.
How's it going tonight? Good?
Yeah.
Good. I almost didn't make it here because I got stuck in traffic.
Oh.
Not a huge deal. I've got a big nose, so I just honked my way through the traffic.
That's good.
Really? I thought that was quite dry. I'm going to have to go to my roast. Lucy is a great actor.
Aww.
I'm honestly surprised she's gone down the broadcasting path instead of the acting path.
Oh.
But it's not too late to switch career paths. In fact, I heard that the 20th Century Studios is planning on making another Ice Age movie, and Lucy would be the perfect fit for the role. I don't even need to mention.
Yeah, awesome. Sid the Sloth, cool.
Dandelion. Yes, that's a Sid the Sloth quote. That'd save a ton on the budget too, given that they wouldn't need to animate her in the movie. It's just to a T. Speaking of tea, a little birdie told me that Marco spends an extremely long amount of time on the toilet. I'm starting to think that he's training for some kind of endurance competition. I could be wrong though. Maybe it's because he's hiding his horrific farts from the office. That could be a possibility. I mean, I've unfortunately smelt one before. It's not hard when you have a massive honker that can smell from Narnia and back. But yeah, the smell of Marco's farts make me feel like I time travel back to Chernobyl in 1986. That's a history joke, by the way, Lucy. Search it up and you'll get it.
Yeah, sure.
If Marco farted in front of Quentin Tarantino, Quentin would be like, wow, this is so violent, so disturbing. Even I couldn't make a movie this messed up. Anyway, that's our show in a nutshell. Lucy's chaos, Marco's chemical warfare, and me, I'm just going to try to stay alive as long as possible because I think you're probably going to kill me after this set. But thanks for listening, and if the air starts to smell funny on your way out, you know who it was.
You.
Thank you.
Shot, Ollie.
God, the silence is so deafening in here.
Yeah.
It is so...
Ollie, if I'm going to be honest with you...
Were you fake laughing?
I'm just going to be honest. You've done way better than that.
I've done way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I could tell that you were like doing the fake laugh.
Yeah, I was like trying to let something out.
I was kind of like,
it was just ear.
I was looking at the book and I was kind of like shaking a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
because you just knew it was bad.
Yeah, as soon as I heard it, how's everyone doing? Good?
Yeah, maybe I should have just, if you missed that, you can watch it on Kōkako.media, but watch the other stuff, don't watch that. It's been fun.
It's been fun in the green room. Stick around for Chords and Chaos and wait till 2:30 p.m. to watch Ollie Does.
Oh.
That was
Hello and welcome back to the Radio Corner with Chords and Chaos. Myself, Marco, and I'm joined by the lovely Ethan Fairley.
Thank you, Marco.
How are you going?
Not bad. Yourself?
Yeah, good. Good few days between shows, bit of a weekend in between.
That's right.
How about you? How was your weekend?
Pretty good. Pretty relaxed.
Nice.
Bit of chords, not so much chaos.
That's always good to hear. Just ready to rip into our show that is filled with segments such as Indie Beat and Off the Record and so much more. Ethan, tell people a little bit about what we do here.
Yes, well, like the Green Room, we're being simulcast on Channel 200 and 96.1 as well. But we're trying to reach those indie music fans who just want to learn a bit more about the genre.
How good is that? And I see you've brought in another wee CD for us today.
That's right, here it is.
What's all this one about?
Bit of New Zealand. This is Blacklist with their self-titled debut album, only release. These guys came from a band called Blind Spot, who are my favourite New Zealand band of all time. Just literally the original guys from that band with a different drummer.
Oh, how good. I have heard you talk about Blind Spot a few times before. So just a different drummer in the band,
Just a different drummer.
Oh,
yeah.
so a little bit of a different sound, I
A little
guess.
bit. I mean, you can still tell these guys came from Blind Spot, but it's still a good album.
Nice.
Kind of wish they would have done a few more things like this in a way.
Oh, awesome. No worries at all. Hey, well, Ethan, it's time for our On This Day segment where we have turned it into a quiz for you to have a go at. You ready to go?
Let's go. I'm always ready.
Ethan, the day is 24th of November, and on this day in 1991, Queen frontman Freddie Mercury tragically passed away just one day after publicising his AIDS diagnosis. He first joined the band in 1970, but that band had a different name. What was Queen originally called?
Going off of my knowledge from the movie, Smile.
It is indeed Smile. What a good movie that
Great
is.
movie, eh?
So good. Rami Malek playing
yeah, that's
Freddie
him.
Mercury.
Yep.
He's so good. Hey, on this day in 1964, John Squire was born. He eventually formed a strong songwriting partnership with vocalist Ian Brown, with whom he formed what band?
Was this the Velvet Underground?
It is not the Velvet Underground. It is Stone Roses.
Yeah,
Ethan.
Lou Reed wasn't mentioned. That should have given it away that it wasn't him.
Fair enough. All right. Question 3 and your final question. On this day in 2013, Robbie Williams had the privilege of having the 1000th album at number 1 on the UK chart. The first album atop the list, Songs for Swinging Lovers. What was the name of the man who sung it?
Was that Frank Sinatra?
It is indeed Frank Sinatra, Ethan. 2 out of 3 coming off the weekend. That's not so bad.
Been 2 days off, I guess. So.
Yeah. Just heating up again for your next quiz, which we will be doing same time tomorrow. Hey, Ethan, coming up, we've got Mim Jensen on Indie Beat, which is where you interviewed them, and a performance from them as well, which will be coming up. And later on, some more local tunes on 96.1. See you soon.
Thought it was clear, thought I got it through your head, but I find myself stuck inside a twist, eccentric, unraveling. Nothing's ever gonna come save me from myself. Guess they'll only hate me if I don't save myself. Nothing's gonna come save me from myself. Now I can't do it. All it takes is an I love you, and she's coming back. All it takes is I can't stand this lilac. All it takes is her own boundaries, and she's coming back. All it takes is I can't stand this softest lilac. Baby's got a head down, track star runner, an obsession inside her that makes her feel funny. I am nothing but dirt in the ground, yet she sees something in me disguised as profound. Thought it was clear, thought we'd both commit, but I feel you holding on with an iron grip. Yet I'm not protesting. Nothing's ever gonna come save me from myself. Guess they'll only hate me if I don't save myself. Nothing's gonna come save me from myself. Now I can't do it. All it takes is an I love you, and she's coming back. All it takes is I can't stand this life. All it takes is her own boundaries, and she's coming back. All it takes is I can't stand this life. Baby's got a head down, track star runner, an obsession inside her that makes her feel funny. I am nothing but dirt in the ground, yet she sees something in me disguised as profound. Nothing's gonna come and save me from myself now. Nothing's gonna come. Nothing's gonna come and save me from myself now. Nothing's gonna come. Nothing's gonna come and save me from myself now. I guess they'll only hate me if I don't save myself. Nothing's gonna come. Now nothing's gonna come. Now nothing's gonna come and save me from myself. Now I guess they'll only hate me if I don't save myself. Nothing's gonna come and save me from myself. Now I can't do it.
We've got Mim Jensen in today. Hello. Welcome
Hey
along.
guys, thanks for having me.
Could you share with us like the beginning of your music journey?
I started playing music really young, like 8 years old I started singing, and then learning guitar at 10 and piano shortly after, and music's just always been a big part of my life. I've been kind of doing it like professionally for the last 5 years.
Who would you say are some of your biggest musical influences?
Adrian Lenker, Big Thief. Jeff Buckley has been a huge inspiration, and an artist called Blonde Shell, which I don't know if you guys will know, but she's awesome. She's been a huge influence, especially for the last body of work that I've done.
Do you have a list of your top 3 songs that you've written?
I'll name one that I haven't released yet, but I'm going to be releasing soon, called Big Feelings. That's one of my new favorites. I hold a really special place in my heart for Pause Button. Like, I feel like when I wrote that, like, that's quite an older song, but even when I play it now, it still feels so fun. And third, I'm gonna go with another new one called The Mask.
Do you have a specific method for writing your music?
I think when I first started writing, they were generally always about relationships, you know, like, and I feel as I've gotten older, I've tried to expand that, you know, with this CP, a lot of it was about like childhood trauma. What's important to me is just being as vulnerable as I possibly can, you know, because like it does relate, and people want to see themselves in art, you know. That's why we love it.
Are there any shows in particular coming up for you that you're really excited about playing?
Yeah, I've got The Currents coming up on December 28th and Electric Ave next year too, which is very exciting. A couple other things to be confirmed, but I'm going to be up north quite a bit over the summer doing some fun and exciting things.
Do you want to quickly plug yourself, your socials, or any of your any music you've got coming out as well?
Yeah, I've got a new single called Big Feelings coming out on November 14th and an EP coming out in April. Follow me at Mim Jensen on your socials. Thanks for hanging out.
If your pain is a mask, does your love like the maiden ask? Will there be danger this time, seeking comfort in the arms just a vague ghost. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Let the lovers lie in the eternal fire. I didn't take you for a fool. I see it in my mother, still the eyes of a child. How could I be a good lover when I haven't learned my lines? Seeking comfort in a silent home. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Mistake of pain for desire. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble. Tracing your outline to get to the finish line. I feel you etched on my skin, begging me to begin. I'll take another breath. I'll take another breath. Been sabotaging my healing, chasing another big feeling. Forgiveness has never come easy, but I promise you now that I'm listening. No, 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 no. I'm taking off the mask. I'm taking off the mask. I'm taking off the mask and letting you in.
Since 1910, Alsco Uniforms has been part of New Zealand's working life, delivering professional rental services that keep businesses running smoothly. Uniforms, linens, hygiene and first aid, all cleaned, all maintained and delivered right when you need them. Local service, nationwide reach, backed by over a century of reliability and care. Alsco Uniforms, your reliable, sustainable, local partner, trusted by New Zealand businesses since 1910.
Your son is overly social in class.
What he means is, I'm chatty, like radio host chatty.
He's often in his own world during lessons.
What he means is, I'm busy thinking of the next great film idea.
She's always eager to challenge ideas.
What she means is, I ask the questions that no one else dares to ask. Like a journalist.
We recommend the New Zealand Broadcasting School,
where your difference makes the difference.
E whai ake nei, coming up on Metro News.
What's going on with Te Kaha Stadium's newest ticket drop?
Why have hydrogen cars not made it big in Aotearoa, despite making it big overseas?
And the Central City Library is finally getting an earthquake upgrade.
Me u tonu mai.
Kia ora, welcome to Otatahi's least popular record store. This is Off the Record, and I am with, what's your name, buddy?
I'm Mim.
This is Mim Jensen, a local singer-songwriter, and we are going to take her around this little magical wonderland, and maybe you're going to pick out some music that you actually like if you can find it, yeah?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, what a time to be alive.
It's the third time this week that I've had to leave.
Hey, I'm Mim. Let's see what we can find. First, I'm going to start with Mazzy Star, So Tonight That I Might See. This was one of the albums that I first fell deeply in love with. I had Mazzy Star's discography saved on my Spotify free plan when I was like a teenager. It was the only band that I had saved, so I got to know this album very intimately, very quickly on the bus when I would bus places when I was a teenager. One of my favourite tracks off this album would be Blue Light. That was the first song that I really deeply fell in love with, and yeah, this album is very special to me. Okay, I don't like that this is a best of album, but it's okay. Caius, to me, was my first sort of introduction into stoner rock, stoner doom music when I was a teenager. Great guitar music for when you're learning how to play guitar. I love Caius very much. They still very special to me. And favourite track off this best of would probably be maybe Gardenia or Demon. The first songs I fell in love with, the first Caius songs I ever fell in love with. When did I first discover Caius? It must have been in like a YouTube binge when I was maybe 15. Yeah, probably 15 I think. I first found Caius. Next one is PJ Harvey's Dry. This is her first album, I believe. It's not my personal favourite, but I couldn't not talk about PJ Harvey because she has been one of the biggest influences on me musically. I remember when I first heard PJ and saw her music video for This Is Love, it changed something within me. I was like, that's just an icon. PJ is such an icon, and she, I don't know, I guess like maybe granted me the permission when I was younger to do what I do now, like just seeing this badass. I've got Kind Hands by Goodwill for my next album that I wanted to talk about. Will is a really good friend of mine. I also worked with Will on my last EP, Shadow of the Gift. I think Will is a musical genius, and this album is really perfect in my opinion. I love Will and think of him so highly, and this is a fantastic album. I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't. I think it's amazing having especially friends that are musical to inspire you. I learnt a lot from Will working with him, and it's amazing having people in the scene that you look up to, because I don't know, like, even though they're a friend, or they can still be a role model. Okay, for the next album I've got the Ramones, Rocket to Russia. I first discovered the Ramones from a friend when I was 15, and it was sort of my introduction into punk music and my little rebellious phase that I had. I think I was listening to the Ramones even up until like 17. I just like got transported to this memory of going to this punk fest when I was 17, and I was wearing a Ramones shirt, and that was one of the craziest nights of my life. Like, it was just an abandoned building. I don't really think there's gigs like that anymore, but I remember it being like such a fun time and just a very wild experience to end up at. But one of my favourite songs off this album would definitely have to be Sheena's a Punk Rocker. Okay, never mind the bollocks. Sex Pistols. Another very inspirational album for me when I was a little punk rocker back in the day. I think my good friend Chloe introduced me to the Sex Pistols, and I think we were just sitting in a ditch smoking cigarettes at a skate park in Rollaston, and I was like, oh my god, what is this? This is life-changing for a little 15-year-old Mim. There's like so many good songs on this album, but I remember Pretty Vacant being a standout track for me back then. But yeah, that's that.
Thank you very much, at Mim Jensen. This was off the record. I got the name of the show right. This is Otatahi's Worst Chop. This is one of Otatahi's finest songwriters. My name is not important. Yeah, shop local, start a band. We'll see you next time.
Welcome back to Chords and Chaos. My name is Marco and I'm joined by the marvellous Ethan. Ethan, we are once again back talking all things local indie music. We just saw a performance from Mim Jensen on Indie Beat just before, and if you're wanting more from that, you can see the full uncut, unscripted interview with you, Ethan, and Hester on our YouTube channel tonight at 7 p.m.
That's right. Looking forward to hearing that one. She is one of my favourite up-and-coming solo Christchurch acts. So,
how good. Well, it's good to always see the stage be set for those local indie artists. And now that it's summer coming up, there's an opportunity for them to get more gigs and things like that.
That's right.
How good. Hey, it's time for my favourite segment now, though, Ethan. Album Deep Dive, where you get to tell me a little bit about some albums that you've brought in. So, what have you brought in today, mate?
Well, here's one of my favourite albums from high school, and I think this might be my dad's band. Here it is, Silverchair with Frog Stomp.
How good. I can not say I have ever heard anything from Silverchair before, but who are they and where do they come from?
Well, they were formed in 1992 in Newcastle, Australia, as the Innocent Criminals, and got their big break after winning a radio competition in 1994.
A radio competition. So what radio competition was it and what was it about?
It was a Triple J contest. It was essentially a pick-me contest where artists would submit their demos and the best one would get a chance to record that single from Triple J.
Cool. So Silverchair was the winner.
That's right. And this is what came from that.
Oh,
the Tomorrow
awesome.
EP.
Where the heck did you find that?
Lying in the Kōkako studios. I think this given the fact this is a cassette tape, this might be an original pressing
wow.
of this.
Somebody has some pretty similar tastes to you then around the place. What did winning that competition obviously get them on the map to make this album, but where the heck does that album name come from? Frog Stomp. Like, what does that mean?
Well, their vocalist and guitarist Daniel Johns was at a guy from their label's house, and he was just looking through his record collection because he's got some good stuff, and he found this 60s pop compilation, and one of the guys on that album had done a song called Frog Stomp, and he thought, oh, that's funny.
It's so random how like artists come up with those names. Like, just to think he was looking around and he's like, oh, yep, Frog Stomp, that'll do.
Yep.
Hey, I noticed some of the names on the back of the CD there. It's Johns and Gillies. I think I heard you mention Johns before, but what do those names mean?
So Johns would be Daniel Johns, their vocalist and guitarist. Gillies would be their drummer, Ben.
Okay.
The names would indicate to who composed the song. So if it's just Johns, then Dan composed on his own. If Gillies is there, then Ben had some involvement with that one.
I see. So just giving themselves a little bit of credit, I guess, for
That's right.
who was coming up with what. Well, is it just those two in the band?
Nope. There's their bass player, Chris Johnu, who wasn't really involved in any of the songwriting. However, Ben and Chris revealed in their book, Love and Pain, a couple of years ago that there were a couple of songs that he probably should have gotten the credit on, but he wasn't too bothered either all because Andy was never really that involved.
Oh, I guess there you go. If he's not too fast, he's not too fast.
Sure.
Anything else you can tell me about the album?
Oh, this album was the album that ended Australia's musical drought in the US, being the first album to chart in the top 10 since INXS. Not bad for a group of 15-year-olds, in my opinion.
15.
Yep.
They were 15 when they did that.
That's correct.
And they broke a streak that was held by INXS beforehand.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. What a crazy fact. Well, even thank you so much for going into Silverchair's Frog Stomp today.
No worries.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
One of my favorite albums.
Oh, well, there you go. Hey, that's all we've got from you today, Ethan, but I know you'll be 2 to 4 on the airwaves on 96.1. Coming up very shortly, we've got Take from Key. See you soon.
The thought in my brain and make the love in my veins just stay, but don't let me bang. Keep me in the palm of your hand, make me feel you always understand, babe. Show me how once or twice, babe. Let me in the Take and take, shake your drum, babe. Shake your drum, babe. Shake your drum, babe. Take your drum, babe. You break and break and break the idea of space, and make me leave. 'Cause you're too afraid. Keep me in the palm of your hand, make me feel you always understand, babe. Show me how once or twice, babe. Let me in, keep me in, babe. Let me in, keep me away. Keep me in the palm of your hand, babe.
No mai, haere mai, welcome to Metro News on Kōkako, I'm Izzy Ingalls. A body has been found in the search for a man missing in a Christchurch lake. Police were notified of the man missing in a lake near Johns Road around 6:50 last night. Search and rescue teams have been back in the area today with the assistance of a dive squad. Members of the public can expect to see an increased police presence around the area today. Prime Minister Christopher Luxon has announced a proposal to gradually increase KiwiSaver contributions to 12% by 2032 if re-elected. Labour leader Chris Hipkins is supportive of National's proposed KiwiSaver increase, but says clear rules would be needed. Both are concerned about low-income families, but Luxon says there may be an option to opt out. And close to $400,000 has been raised for the mother of the children who died in a Sanson house fire last week. Mother Chelsea Fields says she would like to give her sincere thanks to all the generous donors over the past week. Ahead of the children's funeral tomorrow, everyone is encouraged to wear bright, cheerful clothing to make the day as light as they were. Christchurch's Te Kaha Stadium is set to host round 2 of the 2026 Rugby League World Cup. The Kiwis will host the Cook Islands while the Kiwi Ferns take on France. Second rower Isaiah Papali'i says playing at home is what every Kiwi looks forward to, and it will be even more special playing a World Cup round. And the F1 title race has been flipped on its head after McLaren drivers Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri were disqualified from the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Both cars were put under investigation after the skid planks were found to have excessive wear. It is the first time in McLaren history cars have both been dropped out of the race standing. McLaren has apologised to both drivers, saying the mistake was not intentional.
Thanks, Izzy. This afternoon on Metro News.
What's going on with One New Zealand's newest ticket drop, and how's the big infrastructure project impacting businesses?
Why have hydrogen cars not made it big in Aotearoa, despite being a hit overseas?
And the Central City Library that's finally getting an earthquake update. Tēnā koutou I tēnei ahi ahi. Tēnā koutou I tēnei ahi ahi, no mai haere mai. Welcome to Metro News. Ko Alexandra tēnei.
Ko Adriana Tobin tēnei. The countdown is on, with just over 4 months till One New Zealand Stadium is filled with thousands of fans. After 3 years of construction, roadworks and disruption for nearby businesses, the hospitality sector is tentatively excited to see the boost it brings. Marcus Allen has the story.
With Christchurch's new stadium nearing its April opening, nearby businesses are looking forward to the much-needed economic boost it will bring. Lois Cohen is the operations manager at Scoundrel Bar and Eatery. She says balancing operating costs, among other things, is tricky in this economy.
You know, rising cost of labour and, you know, all the kind of obligations that come with that and you know, sick pay and holiday pay and things like that, it all just adds up.
But with One New Zealand Stadium just down the road, she's seeing a light at the end of the tunnel.
It hopefully marks the start of a period of growth for the city.
Venue's Otatahi Chief Executive, Carolyn Harvey-Tier, says businesses have been waiting for this one for a while.
I mean, a lot of the businesses in the city, retailers, hospitality, have stayed or have invested in new facilities because the stadium's going to be there.
Venue's Otatahi is responsible for the new stadium and some of the biggest surrounding venues. They project a $50 million economic impact on the local community.
Obviously, we won't have Apollo projects, so some of those will come off. So you're kind of looking at around 1 million to 1.2 million for across the whole venue portfolio.
It will be the first Christchurch stadium since Lancaster Park was damaged nearly 15 years ago in the 2011 quakes. The stadium can hold up to 30,000 people for sporting matches, or 36,000 plus for music events. Some living in the CBD are looking forward to its opening too. Mark Derbyshire is a resident at Atlas Quarter on Wells Street. He's lived there for 6 years.
And it's going to mean that we have, who are living here have a much more exciting time than what we get at the moment.
The Anzac Weekend Super Round is set to be the opening event in April next year. We asked locals what they think the stadium should hold after.
I just think it'd be really great to see like some drum and bass. Oh, Billie Eilish, I guess.
Dave Dobbin. Why is that? Because he's a great New Zealand artist.
I would love to see Harry Styles, maybe like Lord, obviously, Charlie XCX, pretty much anyone big.
As roadworks fade and the project nears its opening, the noise of construction will soon become a distant memory. Another venue ticked off in the revitalisation of a city once broken.
Marcus Allen, Metro News.
One New Zealand Stadium's second ticket drop for the Super Rugby Super Round in April is happening today. Mason Herbert has the details. Mason, how many tickets are becoming available today?
Well, Super Rugby Pacific won't tell us exactly how many tickets are up for grabs today, but if one thing's for sure, they won't last long. The first release sold out in just 4 days earlier this month, and that's not surprising. This stadium has the latest and best facilities, including a roof, which should come in handy on a gloomy day like today.
And Mace, any word on who's headlining the stadium's first event?
Well, there are plenty of rumours sweeping around the city about who will be headlining, but nothing's been confirmed officially. Some of the names bandied about are the likes of Split Enz, Lord, or Ed Sheeran, but if one thing's for sure, it will definitely be packed to its capacity of 25,000.
Thank you, Mason.
A body has been located in the search for a man missing in a Christchurch lake. Police were notified of the man missing at Lake Rua near Johns Road around 6:50 last night. Search and rescue teams were back in the area this morning with the assistance of a dive squad. The lake and surrounding area remains closed to the public and the death will be referred to the coroner.
They're gaining momentum overseas, from the highways of America and Europe to the city streets of East Asia. When will hydrogen cars take off in Aotearoa? Mason Herbert went for a spin to find out.
Christchurch's mayor loves his hydrogen car. They're light, good for roads, and environmentally friendly.
My hydrogen car holds 7 kilograms, and you can buy it for around about $16 a kilogram. But when it's got 7 kilograms in it, it will go 700 kilometres, right? And believe it or not, you can fill it up in about 5 minutes.
Hydrogen is being seen as the new way to get from A to B, a clean green fuel that could change the way we move. These cars use what's called a fuel cell, converting hydrogen gas into electricity to power their engines. The only byproduct, water vapour.
There is one main issue with these cars. Numbers are so limited that there's no public fuel stations in the whole of the South Island. If you're wanting to fill up your car, the nearest one is in Hamilton.
It's not just cars leading the way. Down south, transport giant H.W. Richardson Group is also testing hydrogen in their heavy vehicles. They've started commercialising dual fuel trucks, engines that run on both hydrogen and diesel. These trucks can cut emissions by up to 30%, a huge step towards greener freight across Aotearoa. Meanwhile in Christchurch, engineering firm Fabrum is developing hydrogen production and storage systems for both transport and aviation.
It's got low price point and it's very, very energy dense. So as a fuel, it's really, really good. But the overarching benefit is when you burn it, the byproduct is water. And that's just a really good outcome. So as a future fuel, it's really where the world needs to be gravitating to.
For now, hydrogen remains a small but growing part of the transport mix. But as the technology matures and more companies come on board, it could soon become a major player in keeping New Zealand moving. As for Christchurch's hydrogen car-loving mayor, he wants to bring the rest of the city along for the ride. Mason Herbert, Metro News.
National will lift KiwiSaver contributions, but has stopped short of making the scheme compulsory. It's promising to increase default worker and employer contributions to 6% each to fully take effect by 2032. Currently, 93% of Kiwis are already members of KiwiSaver. Prime Minister Christopher Luxon says he still wants families going through difficult periods to have the ability to opt out for a period of time or adjust their contribution.
Santa's come to Canterbury early with a highly successful visit to the annual Christmas parade. 45,000 people came to catch a glimpse of the bearded fellow and his reindeer at the Canterbury Agricultural Park of 30,000.
Jingle all the way. Oh yeah, jingle all the way. Dashing through the snow in one horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
A Muri e ngā whakatairanga, coming up on Metro News.
The Central City Library that's finally getting an earthquake upgrade.
And the Matatu rugby player tells all about juggling life on and off the rugby field.
Koe haere ki wahike. Stay with us.
It all starts on the field and ends with an epic feed at Joe's Garage.
What burger are you drawing?
Like it's a light burger. Something for everyone, no matter what you're in for. Fueling good times, one bite at a time. Joe's Garage. Come hungry, leave happy.
What are you doing? Broadcasting student, don't worry about it. We.
Scalpel. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm a broadcasting student, that's all good.
Thank you, David. I'm live right now at the scene at
What are you doing here?
I'm a B schooler, it's fine. As I was saying, I'm currently...
Whoa! Big dog with the royal flash! Guys, it's okay, I'm a B schooler.
Today we talk to Emma McLeod, young Kiwi cricketer who talks us through how she gets into the zone before a big match, her favourite hype songs, and even her favourite sweet treat.
Welcome back. It's been 14 years since the Christchurch earthquakes, and most of the city has bounced back.
For years, one of the city's libraries let the rest rebuild. First, now it's finally their turn. Hannah Feck has the story.
12 months from now, the shelves will be full of books, playgrounds bustling, and cafe lit with people. The community's more than ready for Kashmir's new library and community centre, or Mōkehi.
This challenge has actually been the public wanting to come and have a look on site
And some days when you come down here, you'll see early learning centres, the local ones, with all the wee kids looking through the fence and talking to foreman, etc.
Project manager Braden Barnett says the public is almost too excited.
Often I'm getting emails from people going, hope you bring back their penguin checkout machine for the kids, or making sure we get a really good cafe supplier.
The Old South Library on Colombo Street was badly damaged in the 2011 earthquakes, but quick fixes meant a full rebuild was put on hold.
We stepped back and let those communities go first because it was standing and it was working.
The plan was always to replace it. Demolition began in May this year, marking the start of its new chapter.
It's really underway and the end is in sight now.
The site is scheduled to open in December 2026, with a strong emphasis on community connection.
Like Cook Brothers have built a chicken coop for Beckenham School this week. Last week they built a beehive for Thorrington School.
South Library was a real community hub with over 186,000 visitors in the last 6 months of business. The new South Library was gifted the name Omokehi by Ngāi Tuahuriri earlier this year. It was the name of a settlement where small flax rafts, or mokehi, would rest on their ways up the river. In the meantime, the roof's going on before Christmas and there are plans to run regular community tours. Hannah Fick, Metro News.
Police have completed a scene examination at the property where 3 children died in a house fire in Manawatu. 1-year-old Goldie, 5-year-old Hugo and 7-year-old August died with their dad Dean Field last week. Almost $400,000 has been raised for their mother. A funeral will be held tomorrow with everyone asked to dress in light, bright colours.
Whānau, friends and teammates. That's what Matatu rugby player Kelson McCook puts at the forefront of her game. In an exclusive interview with Metro News, McCook dives deeper into what life is like off on the rugby field. Poppy Gibson has the story.
Success is the pinnacle for every athlete. For 22-year-old born and raised Taranaki rugby player Kelson McCook, her love for rugby first began back in intermediate.
I wanted an excuse to get out of school and they had a rugby sevens inter-school team and I was like, yes, get me in there.
Kelson signed her first professional rugby contract last year with the Hurricanes Polar, debuting in the number 21 jersey with her whānau and friends cheering her on from the stands. But being a professional athlete comes with highs and lows, and sometimes with the costs for injury.
My Liz Frank injury put me out for 7 months, and obviously having to watch the girls play and train, it's gutting not to be able to be a part of that.
Watching from the sidelines wasn't easy, but it made Kelson realise it wasn't the end of the road.
As much as it sucked, it also made me reflect and look at the bigger picture, not just the sport.
This year, Kelson has continued to grow, coming on in the Super Rugby All-Piki final and starting in the number 9 jersey for Canterbury in the Farah Palmer Cup. Kelson's mum, Tracy McCook, also told Metro News she loves how rugby brings the whole family together.
Big one is to represent my country in rugby. Been a dream since I started playing. It's a big dream, but dreams are free, so I may as well dream it.
Keep an eye out for this rising star. She's quick, she's determined, and she has a true love for the game we all love and call rugby. Poppy Gibson, Metro News.
A drive is underway to get Christchurch City Council on board with an Event Express before the first game at One New Zealand Stadium. Mainland Rail will present their plan to get those from Rangiora, Rolleston and possibly Ashburton into the city for major events. They have support from private investors and Kiwi Rail. They say the privately owned train could be up and running before the opening of the stadium next April, with fans arriving at a platform on Morehouse Ave. That's just over a 1 kilometre walk to the new stadium.
And looking at today's weather. In Ototahi, expect light showers, which should clear later in the evening, with southeasterly winds turning northeasterly. Your high is 14 degrees with a low of 10 overnight.
In Kaikoura, clouds and odd showers clearing from the morning, reaching a high of 15 degrees.
Clouds continue to settle down the South Island, with the odd shower clearing this evening in Ashburton. Expect an overnight low of 10. Thank you for joining us on Metro News this afternoon.
For all those stories and more, head over to metronews.co.nz or check us out on Instagram, Metro News NZ.
And up next after the break is Elevate Her Game, where we talk to cricketer Emma McLeod about her life on and off the pitch. Ko Alexandra tēnei.
Ko Adriana tēnei.
Mā te wā.
Met Service has sent out a weather warning, so everyone needs to stay safe, stay indoors and be careful of...
Yeah, I'm a competitive swimmer, so I will be using...
Wear Y2K and 90s threads, faded denim, shoulder bag...
The audio audience is soaring, online radio and podcast. Welcome back to the show. It's a lovely Friday morning.
3. Hello and welcome.
You can do it all at the New Zealand Broadcasting School. Apply now.
I'm here at Aranui to meet the owners of a food truck with a big personality. It's said to transport people across the seas back to their roots. Let's find out. I'm Ruben Smith and this is CH200.
Kia ora, and welcome to Elevate Her Game, a podcast where we sit down with inspiring women who are doing incredible things, diving deeper into their stories, their journeys, and what drives them. You're joined by journos Hannah Fick and Michaela Lemon.
Today we talk to Emma McLeod, young Kiwi cricketer who talks us through how she gets into the zone before a big match, her favourite hype songs, and even her favourite sweet treat. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on. I know you've got a busy schedule with cricket and studying, of course. So
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No, thanks for having me. No, I'm really excited. Never really done this before, so. To start us off, tell us who is Emma McLeod? How have you gotten to where you are today? Yeah, hitting it off with a deep question already, but yeah, I guess youngest daughter of three older brothers. So I guess that's where my competitive spirit came from. Love of sport. I grew up in a little small town, Masterton, in the Wairarapa, so humble beginnings, maybe some would say, but absolutely loving my time in Christchurch so far. Yeah, just kind of having brothers, did whatever they did, got into sport really young, just wanted to be involved really. Being the only girl, you're easy to be left out. So yeah, any chance I could get involved with the boys was definitely taken up on. And so yeah, got my hands on a cricket bat and then kind of just took off from there, never really stopped, never looked back. And yeah, I guess I get to play cricket in the summer. It's the best summer job I've ever had. So it's pretty awesome. And yeah, doing some study while I'm in Christchurch. Really love this city. It's awesome. Second year at the moment. And Awesome. Was cricket always your goal, especially like at school? Yeah, like when I was really little, I tell a story of, I think I used to get asked what I wanted to be when I grew up, when I was like 5, and I said a lion. And so when the realization hit that I can't just, change into a different species, I realized I really love sport, and I guess lucky enough to be in the sort of generation that I am in, that there is actually a career possibility there.
And so kind of realised pretty early, and well, I don't know, I was probably quite arrogant as well as a young girl. I didn't really realise that, maybe girls don't get paid as much or whatever it is, but I always wanted to make that my career, like, you know, something that you really enjoy. So cricket's always been in the forefront, or whatever sport. I used to just say, I just want to be a professional athlete, I don't care what it is, and cricket just kind of, fell into that.
Has there been times when you've been playing the game and you've felt really under pressure, and how have you dealt with that?
So many times, like all the time.
Yeah.
Cricket is a crazy game because it's advertised as a team sport, but it's a team sport full of individuals at times. It's like, I don't know, when you're out there batting, it's pretty like you against 11 others sometimes, it feels like. So yeah, I'd say I always feel the pressure going out there, whether it's an open wicket, training, or playing a game. Like, I get pretty nervous. But I guess, like, thinking about actual examples, like my debut for the White Ferns for the T20 stuff, like I said, I didn't have any runs on the board in the ODI things, and knowing that I kind of had a bit of, something to prove, I was definitely starting to feel the pressure. But I had a really good talk with the psych. Warwick, he was with the team at the time, and we just kind of, I'm a sucker for thinking about things that I really can't control and clouding my thoughts. So trying to just simplify it and refocus my mind onto what was important. And we came up with a little tool that I still use, and it's just answering 3 simple questions: is what are my strengths? So it might be running fast between the wickets or playing straight, and then what is my actual role in the team? So, like, what do the coaches actually want from me? And that's just being busy at the crease and, like, looking for ways to score. And then what are the consequences of doing so? So what are the consequences if it goes right? Well, might get some runs. What are the consequences if it doesn't go well? Well, at least I know that I tried. I still get to stay on tour, in that sense. And like, I would write down, like, get to eat the yum food at the end.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Yeah, it was great to hear your story and how you got into professional cricket.
And we got any plans for uni next year?
Come to the New Zealand Broadcasting School.
Trust me, we're way more fun than sitting through lectures all day.
No matter what course you take, it's all extremely practical.
You'll get hands-on experience with industry-level gear and work in small class sizes with like-minded people, all here in Otatai, Christchurch.
Actually, yeah, that does sound pretty cool.
Apply today at nzbs.com, where your future goes live.
At this rate, we're not going to be meeting our quarterly sales targets, so do we have any ideas on how to improve our marketing? Team, this is serious. We need
With billboards all around the Motu, Vast gets you seen fast. Make a vast difference to your business today.
And I'm Ian Smith, the Kiwi voice of sport.
I think there must be some sort of mistake, Smithy.
We are the Kiwi voice of sport. Do you want to take a swing at the champ?
Time in, boys. You're all on my time now.
Shouldn't you be on here?
Hold your horses. You can't talk sport without racing. Let's settle this. Listen to Sport Nation, the Kiwi voice of sport.
heard them on radio as Flight Club, now they're back and better than ever. Introducing Lucy, Ollie and Marco. Kōkako presents The Green Room.
Welcome back to The Green Room. We are your hosts. I'm Lucy.
I'm Ollie.
And it's the Ollie and Lucy show.
Again, because Marco always...
Yeah.
Where is my chair again?
You can't keep getting away with this, brother.
Why?
Fix your timing. I'm actually sick of it.
It's fine. I'm here.
What are you doing? You know what? You're not allowed to
Stay back, sir.
Make room.
Nah, we're not doing this.
Okay,
We're not doing
wait,
that.
if he sits, we just... If he sits, then we just...
You know, yeah, we haven't left the set.
See you, Marco.
You guys, okay, do it. Fine, that's all right. Coming up shortly is guys, come on, you're not going to yeah, come back.
Did you
I
get
knew
a bit
you'd
awkward?
wuss out. I knew
He
you'd
got
wuss out.
awkward.
You're sweating a little bit there.
No, not really.
It was just the Marco.
I was
Ollie-
definitely sweating.
Ollie was sweating before.
Oh, I was.
Do you
That
know
comedy
why?
set was...
Oh, I wasn't meaning because of that. But like, that
I
comedy
was,
set
though.
was pretty trash.
I thought it was pretty good.
At least
Lucy
you can make
wasn't
yourself
laughing,
laugh.
though.
That's all that matters.
Do you reckon if you had have done that comedy set while me and Lucy were doing the Try Not to Laugh challenge a few days, or last week, do you reckon you would have got any laughs out of us?
Absolutely. Don't shake your head like that.
Were you laughing? I reckon.
Was she laughing?
They were like
Yeah.
slow burn jokes. Like, it took a while for you to get into it, I think.
Yeah.
Slow burn.
There was a lot of silence.
Yeah.
That is.
There was also a lot of silence when we did Ollie Does a couple weeks
yes.
ago.
This one's
'cause it was
really
really
embarrassing.
awkward.
It's not the best one, isn't it?
We gave you an experience of what it's like to deal with angry customers or just really bad customers.
Yeah, you guys are really mean to me.
I know.
Really
I don't think we were that bad, to be honest. Like, you'd get that in a normal restaurant, but you just need to learn how to deal with it.
You do.
It was horrible. Should we take a look at it now? Here's the next episode of Ollie Does.
Waiter? Ollie, today we are here at Visions and you are going to be waiting Lucy and I doing some
dinner.
Hospitality work. Oh, God.
and serving us dinner.
So, it's time to set the table up. Follow me. Don't really know or recall which side that the cutlery goes on. Is it the left? Is it the right? The thing is, no matter how pretty I set this up, I know that Lucy and Marco are going to be very mean to me. I'm a perfectionist. Hang on, let me just... I mean, normally at a restaurant you go still and sparkling, but we've only got still, so hopefully they're okay with that. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hi, welcome to Visions.
Thank you.
Do you guys want a table for two?
We actually have a booking under Maynard.
Oh, booking, Maynard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could
let
you
me
just
have
search
a
that
look.
one up, please?
Yep. For Maynard?
Yeah.
Cool, just follow me over there,
Awesome.
please.
Sorry, could you just put this in the coat
Oh,
check,
absolutely,
please?
absolutely. I could definitely do that.
Sorry, I don't know why you didn't offer as soon as I walked
That's
in.
all right. My apologies,
A bit
my
rude.
apologies, miss.
Can you just careful? It's expensive.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Just give me 2 seconds, please.
Awesome. Thanks.
Perfect, thank you very much.
That was awful of him. He should have offered as soon as I walked through the door.
Unacceptable.
Disgusting service.
Can I get you guys
Are you
some
gonna
water,
push it in?
please? Oh, sorry. My
Thanks.
apologies.
Thank you.
Can I get you guys some water?
Yeah, water would
Yes,
be great.
please.
Thank you
Water would
very
be
much.
Still?
great.
Still.
Sparkling,
absolutely.
actually.
Oh,
I think we're supposed to be like
I can
this.
hear them already talking smack about me.
Can I actually get
Thank
some
you very
ice,
much.
please?
Would you like some ice? And for you, sir?
I'm all good with that.
Okay, I'll pour yours first, and then I'll
Okay,
grab the
perfect.
ice for the
Thank you
lady.
very much.
I'm so sorry, man, but we've actually run out of ice. It's been a very busy day today at Visions.
I knew this Google review guy was awful.
I hope that's okay with you. Would you still like the Coke, or is it just ruined it?
It's ruined it, but I'll drink it anyway.
Okay. Hey guys.
And I'd be like really interested to see what them used to say about it.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't
Hey,
know.
excuse me. Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry,
Oh, okay. No worries.
So rude, interrupting. Yeah, I just don't.
I'm gonna grab that bagel and I'm gonna put a massive poo in it. I'm literally gonna go to the bathroom. Just as a little little sauce, a little topping, if you will.
Hi guys, sorry to interrupt. Is everything okay? Do you need anything else? How's the food?
It's okay.
Okay.
What kind of pie was it again? Mince pie, wasn't
Mince
it?
pie.
Do you know where the mince came from?
I have to talk to my chef about that. Obviously, I don't.
Okay.
I'm not the one that distributes the pie to Visions. I'm just the one serving it. But I can ask the kitchen and get back to you.
Great.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Ollie, for being our waiter today.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Are you guys wrapped up? Do you guys know?
Do you want to take a seat and eat with us?
All. We'll do
Oh, really?
We actually love you that much. We just want you to come eat with us.
Well,
Grab a seat.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Really?
grab a seat.
Come on, pull up a seat. We're all finished.
I'm flattered.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Ollie Does. Today, Ollie was an amazing waiter, not a waitress. And I actually really enjoyed the experience, apart from he's just a bit rigid, and I think that's what kind of set me off.
I think
he didn't know where he was walking.
It came with the nerves. I was actually really nervous to serve you guys because I knew you guys were going to be really arrogant and mean to me. You know what it felt like? It felt like Hell's Kitchen, except it was like the customers that were being.
Oh, one of those ones.
Hey, if you are wanting to catch more of Ollie Does though, tune in next episode. And also, just lastly, big thank you for Visions for bringing us down here and letting this guy serve some pretty delicious food with some service.
Are they customers or? Are they customers or? That's for sure.
You are something, Ollie.
You weren't supposed to say that last.
You
weren't supposed to see that last bit, eh?
Yeah, did you just call, what did you call us?
I don't know if
I don't know if you can say it.
But you guys were putting the pressure on me. I was like really nervous doing that. Ollie Does.
I could see it. Do you know what? I knew you were doomed from the start when on one side you set the table with the knife and fork correctly, fork on the inside, knife on the outside, and then on the other side where I was dining, they were the other way around. And you said, I don't know how to do it. And I was like, yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah, and the napkin around the hand had me. Like, that's so funny.
I've never been so intimidated in my life doing
tell.
that. That was
Maybe pick
something.
a different career path, eh?
Yeah, it's a good thing I'm doing this instead of being a waiter.
Yeah. You just
Hey, somewhere where the food is a little bit better and the service is CH200. I believe they're looking at a Filipino food truck, which would be quite cool.
How good.
Later on as well, Lucy will be rating our fits, so we'll see you soon.
Filipino cuisine is relatively new to me. It's not as common to find as some of the other cuisines. Yet, as our cities become more multicultural, it's becoming a staple in Christchurch's food truck scene. I'm here at Aranui to meet the owners of a food truck with a big personality. It's said to transport people across the seas back to their roots. Let's find out. I'm Ruben Smith, and this is CH200. Today, I'm chowing down into Namets, a Filipino food truck that's quite popular in Christchurch's Filipino community. It's a truck that can be found in markets, cultural festivals, and even weddings. Hi Manette, how are you?
Good, how are you?
That's good, thank you.
Please come in.
Oh,
Welcome
thank you.
to our house.
Awesome, thank you. I'm here with the owners of Namets.
Hi, I'm Monette.
I'm David.
What are you guys preparing today?
We are preparing biko for lunch later.
It's also called the sticky rice cake in Filipino.
Alright, why did you guys decide to open a food truck? Where did this all start for you guys?
We plan to have a restaurant, but do some research and we decided to just buy a food truck for now.
And how is it cooking Filipino cuisine here in Christchurch?
It's actually good because I used to be a head chef of a Filipino restaurant, and I realized that Kiwis are very open-minded when it comes to food.
How does it feel to have your cuisine out for Kiwis and people to try that haven't tried it before?
It's really good. People are really liking the food, and we received a lot of good feedback. Yeah, we have regular customers now coming back most of the time. It's really cool.
Yeah, and there are regular customers, like if they couldn't find us in Hornby, they will go to Ferrymead the next day because they know that we're there. And we really appreciate it. It's not just about building customers as well. It's like we're becoming friends with them because they're regular customers. So that makes us happy.
Yeah. What would be your most popular dish that people would order?
I think we received a lot of good feedbacks with our beef
tapa.
Okay.
Yes. But we would always recommend chicken adobo if it's not their first meal, because it's like the Philippines an official national dish.
Adobo is just a marinated meat, and then you cook it slowly until tender, and then yeah, just balance the flavor. Yeah.
With your regulars, do they come from all of the Philippines, or do they come from sort of your local region, or?
Sometimes they recognize the name, Namets, but most of our customers they're from everywhere.
Yeah. From Manila, from Visayas, Luzon, Mindanao. So yeah, from everywhere. It's not just like specifically they're coming from his hometown in Bacolod. Yeah, it's from different parts of the Philippines.
Interesting. What does Namets mean?
Namets means delicious in my region.
And with Namets, we're offering classic Filipino dishes. So it's like if the Filipino customer sees that, like that's classic. Everyone knows it in the Philippines. So it's good because most of the Filipinos like misses their food away from home, and just even eating a single meal from Namets would transport them back to their home.
How was it starting a food truck, like as a couple together? How was that for you guys?
It was really hard, to be honest. But because when we started, we still do full-time jobs.
It wasn't easy, but we're enjoying it. It's really good because even though it sounds tiring, we're enjoying it. So it's not really that difficult for us to go on.
Are you surprised with Namets' success?
Yes.
Yes. We worked really hard on it.
Yes. Namets is our baby at the moment, and we really didn't expect it because we're just like, why not try this? And then so we're just executing like what we're really wanting to happen until we realize that we're here, it's talking here in front of you. So we're really grateful. We feel so blessed.
What does it mean to have Filipino cuisine here in Christchurch? Is that important for you?
Yeah, because like it reminds me when like I'm back in the Philippines.
Comforting. Yeah, because we haven't had Asian food for a while.
It reminds me of home. Reminds you of home. Is it a dish that you'd usually have at home?
Yeah, because my dad loves cooking Filipino food, so tastes like home.
I'm here with Chippy. What brings you here to the Filipino festival today?
Well, it's fantastic to be able to celebrate the Filipino community in New Zealand. There's 100,000 Filipinos in New Zealand at least, and when you look at the fields that they're working in, they're really important to New Zealand.
I'm gonna speak in Tagalog. Mas masarap pa sa luto ng mama ko. Sorry, ma! Sorry, ma!
I hope that's good things. Have you tried any Filipino food yet today?
Not yet, still early, and I only just had breakfast. But the problem is you come here and like choosing which of the food stalls to eat from is really, really hard. This is the problem with all of these events that I go to, is there's just way too much good food.
I've got the chicken adobo with garlic rice. I've heard the chicken adobo is the official, unofficial dish of the Philippines, so you know it's authentic. That chicken is so good. It's so fragrant, it's so flavorful. Nothing is overpowering there, everything just works so well together. I've got a pork sisig here, told to squeeze a bit of lemon all over it. I've also been told it was Anthony Bourdain's favorite dish from the Philippines. So if that's anything to go by, it should be delicious. Sweet, it's salty, it's rich and dense in flavor. And I believe all it is just pork, egg, and some onion. Really, really good. Namets is a truck that encapsulates its namesake, delicious. It's a combination of the diverse and authentic flavors of the Philippines with chefs who pour love and care into every dish. It's Filipino hospitality in a menu with something for everyone. Comfort food, a new obsession, or just something that brings you home. I can see why it keeps bringing people back.
Try one of these, Mace.
Oh, thank you.
So, Mace, what did you get up to at broadcasting school today?
Quiet on set. Rolling.
3, 2, 1, action.
Cut to.
No mai, hari mai. Welcome to Metro News. Mike's on in 3, 2, you're on Kōkako 96.1.
Nothing much.
Talofa Lava, and welcome back to the Club Rooms. I'm Alex Colenso, joined today by Poppy Gibson. Maddie is away from us today. She's on Smoko, but it's great to have you back, Pops. What have you been up to?
It's great to be in the red seat. A lot has happened since I've been gone. On our hands today, we have skiing, but over the weekend we've had the All Blacks and we've also had a female ref her first game of the All Blacks. So today, like I said, skiing is on the cards.
It was a great weekend for Kiwi sports fans, wasn't it? The All Blacks got up, everyone else won. The Black Caps and the Ashes were on. It was unreal. But you did right, Poppy. Skiing is going to be the topic of today because we are talking to Nico Porteous, gold medalist, absolute champion and a great Kiwi. He's only 23 and he's retired, and Maddie's been checking out what he's up to. So let's have a look.
Hey Nico, thanks so much for joining us on the Club Rooms. It's awesome to finally have you on. Now tell me, you've stepped back from that top level competition scene earlier this year. What has life looked like for you since then?
Yeah, so upon taking that step back, I sort of reflected on like the past 10 years and you know, what that involved in competing at that high level, and have tried to sort of move on from that and put that behind me and be able to put myself into the right headspace and to move forward into the next stage of my career and next stage of life and let go of those things that were such a big part of my life throughout those 10 years of competing. And yeah, it's been a challenge and it's been really difficult at times, but I feel like I'm in a spot now where I can move forward and continue on trying and doing what I want.
Has it been nice, like going back to skiing without that sort of like pressure, that competition side of things, like bringing you back to when you were younger?
Yeah, it's been super nice. Definitely noticed myself like, it's been weird up on the hill this winter because if there was like bad weather, I would normally, if I'm up there training for a comp or something, I would stay up there. Whereas this year, if it got bad weather and I was like, oh, I don't really want to be skiing anymore, like I want to go home, I could just go home.
Do you see yourself taking on a bit more of a mentorship type role now?
Sort of, yeah. I think I think I do, because I want to see the sport succeed in future as well. And that's something that I'm really passionate about. But at the same time, it's like the guys who are coming up now, the young, well, I say young guys, but yeah, they are young, but they're competing well ahead of their years. It's like, I don't know, I feel like they don't really need mentorship. Like they're super good at what they do.
And like a lot of athletes sort of talk about how tough it can be when you step back from your sport and you kind of feel like a bit of a missing part of your identity. Has that been something that's played into your life recently or not so much?
A little bit, like if I'm honest, yeah, a little bit. I think it's definitely like I was saying before about going up the hill and like leaving early or like coming down. It sort of makes me feel guilty and and I think that sort of stems from that sort of missing part of identity. And I think one of the biggest things that I've noticed and has sort of got a lot better recently was when I first made the call for the first year that I was sitting on that call. It was like I felt like I didn't really. I mean, competition brings such huge external external approval. So you're getting judged by the judges, and then obviously if the judges say that you've done a good job, you're going to get a good score, and your results going to reflect that. And that like external approval is something that you don't recognize at the time, but when you take a step back from that, and that's no longer a thing, it's like, well. Yeah, where is this external approval coming from? And to be honest, you don't need that external approval, but it's like adjusting to realizing that you don't. And so that's been sort of the biggest part. If you would say that I've been missing identity, that would be the biggest part of it, was like managing that external approval element going away and moving forward from that. Another thing that also sort of I've noticed is like goal setting. Goal setting's very linear when you're in like a competition mindset. You're looking forward to a comp. You're looking forward to I don't know, like a training camp, or you're wanting to do a certain trick next week. And so you can set goals very linear and like sort of, week by week sort of thing. Whereas I find that is a lot more difficult when you're not competing.
So you've pretty much achieved everything an athlete could dream of by 23. So what does success look like for you moving forward?
Well, yeah, to be honest, there is some things that I would still like to achieve in skiing. And that's filming some more projects. I can't really speak on what they are right now, as they're still like in the plan, but one of those projects is a big dream of mine for a long time, and we're close to getting the full green light on go. But yeah, we'll see what happens. And so I'm sure you'll hear more about that in the future. And then, to be honest, I'd really like to just enjoy skiing and yeah, I don't know. I think just take a little bit of a step back on the high performance. Well, not, I still want to ski at the highest level I can, but just not being in that high performance environment and having the time and mental energy to focus on other things, such as studying or such as, yeah, I don't know, anything that comes my way. And so I think just being open to change is something that I really want to embrace and really want to get good at. And so, yeah, I don't really know what that change will look like as of now, but yeah, it's exciting.
Thanks so much, Nico. Your story is super inspiring, and I'm sure lots of Kiwis will have good takeaways from that. But thanks for joining us on the Club Rooms.
Wow, what an interesting guy. Retirement at 23. How good.
Sounds like the dream done at Pops. I reckon
Totally
that would
does.
not be too bad.
I know. Now he gets to enjoy skiing without the pressures of, you know, chasing medals.
Yeah, it is incredible what he's done and how he's managed to get there. And now he can just relax, and he's into other hobbies. He's doing videography and lots of things like that. It's a really cool setup what he's doing, and yeah, just a great New Zealander. Someone with a gold medal can never take away from that.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah. And you know, we have our top 3 coming up next, where we're talking all things All Blacks, cricket. So let's go and check out our top 3 best moments.
There's a lot going on there, Pops, a whole lot.
In number 3, we have Travis Head scoring one of the fastest centuries in Ashes history, smacking 100 off just 69 balls and breaking the English's hearts.
Yeah, ending the first test of the Ashes pretty early, second day. What a knock from Travis Head, that is.
And I was just going to say, Colenso, I think we should get you at the barber tomorrow with that.
Maybe not, but how about this? Look at number 2, this gem of a try from Ruben Love, who got his first crack in the 15 jersey this Northern Tour, and look at that step, the speed, off the right foot, and accelerates just all the way through the line. Awesome.
Come and have a look at this footage here from the drone in the sky. Look at how he just propels himself over the line. He really flips on the afterburners, doesn't he?
Blair Murray could not get near him, and he's excited about it, and fair enough. He's waited a long time for that opportunity, and good to see him excel.
He definitely deserves it. And our number 1, not a player, but the first female to ref an All Blacks test match. It was a busy night for Holly, a couple yellow cards and trips upstairs, but overall, great for the game of rugby.
Absolutely. Well, how good. Another great weekend of sport, some pretty cool moments there. How about Holly Davidson? That is an awesome achievement for her. And just great for the game of rugby in general. Having a female ref is unbelievable. And on the biggest stage, an All Blacks test, it doesn't get any bigger than that, and it's pretty cool. Totally. But make sure you're also coming to catch up with us on Wednesday as we look ahead at the next weekend of sport and seeing what's going on. Because there is always so much going on. I know the Northern Tour is starting to wind down a little bit, but every other sport picks up, the Ashes are on, it's going to be great. What do you reckon, Pops?
Yeah, totally. And you get to sit down with Daryl Mitchell, who's currently the best ODI batsman for New Zealand and national right now. So
absolutely, it is exciting. Yeah, number 1 batsman, ODI batsman in the world. It's going to be pretty cool. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, totally. And that's all from us here at the Club Rooms. If you want to catch more of our action, you can head to our social media pages at Kōkako.media. But that's all from us, Colenso.
That's it.
See you guys later.
can't believe we've almost finished high school.
Have you enrolled yet?
I have.
Haven't enrolled yet? Check out what you can do at the New Zealand Broadcasting School. This is our on-air studio, and Ollie's about to go live.
Kōkako 96.1, that was
And
loud.
now, coming to you live from the newsroom.
The All Blacks just won the World Cup.
And here we are in the TV studio.
Cut! You ruined the tape. So, what are you doing next year?
I think I know now.
The New Zealand Broadcasting School, where passion meets profession.
Kōkako presents The Green Room.
Welcome back to the green room. What a comedic day it's been, guys.
Just like your jokes, Ollie.
That was
Pretty
horrible.
good.
That
Nah,
was
that's
horrible.
been great.
I mean, my comedy set wasn't good either, to be honest. Hey, we've learned a lot of things, right? I've learned that I'm a really bad stand-up comedy artist. Lucy and I can't spell. More so me because I lost the challenge.
Yeah.
Rhythm.
And I also can't wait. I can't wait tables. So I suck.
No,
I basically just
stick
suck.
to slam poetry.
No,
Yeah?
I suck, guys.
You are good, Ollie.
Am I?
It's a good place to like learn new things and try like
Yeah.
new experiences. You know, the green room's all about that.
It's
where you can be
character
yourself.
building.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Welcome.
guys.
Oh, my God.
Sorry,
Character building and she doesn't do that.
Wait, do you smell that?
I do smell something, Lucy.
I smell drip. Oh! I think we should show everyone our outfits.
We're looking pretty fit today with all of our drip. So should we stand up and have a wee spin around, talk about our costumes?
Yeah. And drip, I'm referring to our
costumes.
drippy outfits. I didn't catch that one. Just, there you go. There
You can go first, mate.
Am I going
Talk us
first?
through. Talk us through.
Well, I'm actually wearing the same clothes on like last Monday. Apart from the shoes, though, I've washed them, Lucy. Stop.
Maybe that's the drip that
Come down here, guys. I've got the old New Balances on. They're quite fresh, actually. They're the purple and golds because I support the Lakers and it's looking good. Actually got an interesting story about it. So I went to Embassy, the clothes shop, if you didn't know that, and we had a yarn to the guy who works there, and like a pretty decent yarn, right? We talked about a whole bunch of things, and then he's like, "Come over to the shoes," and he's like, "I'm selling these for 110, but since you're a nice dude, you sold it to me for $80."
And that's Embassy, the clothing shop, not the New Zealand Embassy.
Yep.
Why would it be the New Zealand Embassy, Lucy?
I was just clarifying. Because it sounds like if you were to tell me that you were going to the embassy, I'd be like, oh yeah, you're getting your passport back.
You're getting dripped out at public relations.
As I'm saying, I'm buying shoes.
Move on.
Anyway.
Move on. Marco, what have you got on?
Well, I've got shoes that were from Foot Locker, I think. I bought them on special. Didn't get a discount from the lovely man.
Did you buy them a couple years ago? Or?
Yeah, a couple years ago. But,
definitely.
That's all right. What have we got
well
up top?
worn. Jeans.
Jeans
as
don't
well.
forget pants.
And I think my dad got them or somewhere. I don't know where they came from. Just spawned in my room. Yeah. And then this is the masterpiece though. This vest. I got this at a like one of those boutique like op shop things. And then it's pretty sorted. How about you, Luce?
Just greatness everywhere. That's basically
That is greatness.
I don't remember where half the stuff's from. I know the shoes are Witchery, belt Witchery, top. Shout out Poppy, my guy. And that's about it. Yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah. I was just going to do a quick catwalk, but I just don't think we have time. I think we should wait
I think we have
for
time,
tomorrow.
unfortunately. But tomorrow we're going to have more challenges, more forfeits, and more Ollie Does. Don't miss out. 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. and on 96.1, 1 to 3. Catch you later.
We'll see you guys
See
then.
ya.